Think you know what TSA allows in your luggage? Wrong. In 2025, they're quietly confiscating items that millions of travelers pack every single day. Things you'd never expect to lose at security. We're talking about 7 everyday essentials that could cost you hundreds of dollars and ruin your entire trip. Main content: the power bank trap. Nobody talks about you grab your trusty power bank, the same one you've flown with dozens of times before. Perfect for keeping your phone charged during those long flights, right? Wrong. TSA agents are now pulling power banks out of bags at security checkpoints and confiscating them on the spot. This isn't some random crackdown. It's happening at airports nationwide, and travelers are losing devices they've used for years without issues. As of March 1st, 2025, new TSA rules prohibit passengers from packing portable chargers, power banks, and cell phone battery charging cases that contain lithium-ion batteries in checked luggage. But here's what they don't tell you. Even in carry-on bags, your power bank could get seized. The real kicker? Many power banks sold online fail to clearly list watt-hour specs. In some cases, the labeling is entirely absent. If TSA agents can't verify the battery size, they may seize the item on the spot. Your $50 power bank becomes airport property because of missing paperwork. Studies show that lithium-ion batteries are limited to a rating of 100 watt-hours per battery. But most travelers have no idea what their device's rating is. Social media is flooded with posts from flyers who've had their chargers confiscated after years of trouble-free travel. But it gets worse. Carrying multiple devices may result in additional screening or confiscation. That laptop charger, phone charger, and power bank combination that seemed perfectly normal, TSA now sees it as suspicious. What to do? Before you travel, check your power bank for clear watt-hour labeling. If it's not there, leave it home or risk losing it. Choose power banks under 100 watt-hours that are clearly marked with TSA-compliant specifications. Your vape just became a liability millions of Americans vape, and most think they know the rules. Vapes in carry-on, never in checked bags. Simple, right? Think again. Someone tried to sneak a vape into the airport in a travel-sized toothpaste tube. Though vapes are allowed in carry-on bags, this discreet packaging was definitely a head-scratcher. The TSA is cracking down on any vaping device that looks modified or suspicious. Each lithium-ion battery must not exceed a watt-hour rating of 100 watt-hours, or for lithium metal batteries, a lithium content of 2 grams. But here's what the industry hopes you never find out. Many vape mods and high-powered devices exceed these limits. TSA data reveals that large portable power banks and lithium-ion battery-powered generators are not allowed as carry-on or checked items. This includes those massive vape mods that cloud chasers love. 1. Confiscation could cost you $200 or more. The most shocking part? Passengers are required to take effective measures for preventing accidental activation of the heating element of the device when transporting the devices. If your vape accidentally fires in your bag during X-ray screening, you're looking at potential criminal charges, not just confiscation. What to do? Remove all batteries from vape devices before travel. Keep devices and batteries separate. Ensure your mod is under 100 watt-hours and clearly labeled. Any device that looks modified or suspicious will be confiscated without question. The everyday items that trigger confiscation. You'd never suspect these common travel items could land you in trouble, but TSA's 2025 enforcement is more aggressive than ever. Gun parts were found stuffed in a red combat boot and stored in a Marvel Avengers Lego set in a carry-on bag. While extreme, this shows how paranoid security has become about everyday items that could conceal prohibited materials. Heated jackets, USB lighters, and certain laptop charging cases are now getting flagged. TSA officers may also flag items such as heated jackets, USB lighters, and laptop or tablet charging cases. So if you are carrying multiple battery-powered items, be prepared for extra scrutiny. That innocent-looking travel-size container? The TSA found a knife inside the shell of a laptop that the passenger claimed not to know was there. Now, they're examining every electronic device with suspicion. Even wrapped gifts aren't safe. While not banned, wrapped gifts are subject to unwrapping during screening, which can slow you down at checkpoints. The TSA recommends leaving gifts unwrapped until you reach your destination to avoid complications. The financial impact is staggering. Industry reports show travelers lose millions in confiscated items annually. items they had no idea were prohibited. What to do? Avoid bringing multiple battery-powered devices. Leave heated clothing at home. Keep all electronics easily accessible for inspection. Never wrap gifts before flying. The $15,000 mistake you're probably making, this one's going to shock you. In 2024, TSA screened more than 904 million people, meaning the agency intercepted 7.4 firearms per million people. But here's the real tragedy. Most of these were honest mistakes by legal gun owners. Individuals who bring a firearm to a TSA checkpoint face a maximum civil penalty of $14,950, will have their TSA PreCheck eligibility revoked for at least 5 years, and will undergo enhanced screening. One moment of forgetfulness cost you nearly $15,000 and your trusted traveler status. In fact, in 2024, TSA fined travelers $23 million for packing guns and carry-on items. That's $23 million in penalties from travelers who simply forgot to remove their firearm before heading to the airport. But it gets worse for repeat offenders. For the first offense, passengers who bring a firearm to a security checkpoint will lose TSA PreCheck eligibility for 5 years. Second offenses will result in permanent disqualification from the program and additional civil penalties. The hidden truth? Even toy guns and replica firearms trigger the same massive penalties. Imitation firearms, such as toy guns, are banned from carry-ons entirely. Your kid's plastic pistol could cost you thousands. What to do? Before every trip, physically check every pocket, compartment, and corner of your luggage. Remove all firearms, ammunition, and even toy weapons. Declare any legitimate firearms at check-in and transport them properly in checked baggage. The liquid loophole that's costing travelers. You think you know the 311 rule, but TSA's enforcement has quietly shifted, and travelers are paying the price. TSA's new security rules bring a sigh of relief for travelers, exempting 11 items from the 311 rule at certain airports. But here's what they don't tell you. This exemption does not apply if you are transiting through countries other than the USA. Think you're safe with your regular-sized shampoo bottle? Wrong. Remember, if you can spill it, spray it, spread it, pump it, or pour it, then it is a liquid and must be packed in your checked bag. That expensive hair serum you forgot about? Gone. The most frustrating part? Random checks may occur at security checkpoints. Passengers face confiscation of non-compliant items. Even if you've flown with the same items before, there's no guarantee they'll pass inspection this time. Hand sanitizer must adhere to the 3.4-ounce rule and fit inside your quart-sized liquids bag. Those large bottles of sanitizer that became essential during the pandemic? They're now prime targets for confiscation. Behind those shiny TSA checkpoints, agents are trained to confiscate first and ask questions later. Research shows that unclear labeling or suspicious-looking containers trigger automatic seizure, regardless of the actual contents. What to do? Pack all liquids in containers clearly marked as 3.4 ounces or smaller. Keep receipts for expensive beauty products to verify purchase size. Use the TSA's "What Can I Bring" tool before every trip, as rules change frequently. The medical device nightmare. This is where TSA enforcement gets truly dangerous for travelers' health and wallets. Prescription medications, including liquids, creams, and pre-filled pens, syringes, are allowed in larger quantities. Keep them in their original labeled containers. But here's the trap. Any modification to original packaging triggers suspicion and potential confiscation. Insulin pumps, CPAP machines, and other life-sustaining devices face increasing scrutiny. Officers may ask you to power up your electronic device, including cell phones. Powerless devices will not be permitted on board the aircraft. If your medical device battery dies during travel, you could be denied boarding. The financial impact is devastating. Specialized medical equipment can cost thousands of dollars, and insurance doesn't cover airport confiscations. Travelers are forced to choose between their health and their travel plans. International destinations make this worse. Some common medications, such as Adderall, that are allowed in the US, might be illegal in other countries. Similarly, some cold medications, including those with pseudoephedrine, are prohibited in certain countries. What to do? Carry all medical documentation. Keep devices charged and easily accessible. Research destination country restrictions before travel. Never modify original medication packaging. The technology trap that's bankrupting travelers. Your expensive electronics just became TSA's favorite targets, and the financial losses are staggering. TSA officers are used to seeing a variety of usual and unusual items brought by travelers in carry-on luggage during routine X-ray screening. What happened Sunday, December 15, 2024, at Los Angeles International Airport surprised even the longest tenured TSA officer. The sophistication of smuggling attempts has made TSA suspicious of all electronics. Officers may ask you to power up your electronic device, including cell phones. Powerless devices will not be permitted on board the aircraft. Your dead laptop or tablet becomes worthless metal at security regardless of its value. Large electronics face additional scrutiny. Several airports have installed computed tomography units. This technology significantly improves scanning and threat detection capabilities for carry-on bags. These advanced scanners can identify internal modifications that older X-ray machines missed. The hidden cost? Tape a card with your name and contact information on your electronics because confiscated items are rarely returned. TSA has no obligation to return seized electronics, even if they're later determined to be harmless. What to do? Keep all devices charged and easily accessible. Remove all external modifications. Carry power adapters to charge devices at the airport if needed. Never travel with modified or suspicious-looking electronics. Conclusion. So there you have it. 7 everyday items that could disappear from your luggage in 2025 without warning. Your power bank, vape, wrapped gifts, forgotten firearms, oversized liquids, medical devices, and electronics are all prime targets for TSA confiscation. But here's the truth. Knowledge is power. The travel industry doesn't want you knowing these enforcement patterns because confusion keeps their revenue flowing while your money disappears into TSA bins. TSA collected millions in civil penalties last year alone, and confiscated items worth even more. They're not just protecting air travel. They're running a profitable operation on traveler ignorance. Your defense? Research every item before you pack. Use TSA's official tools, but don't trust them completely. Enforcement varies by airport and agent. Pack smart, travel light, and always have backup plans for essential items. What surprised you most about these TSA confiscation traps? Drop a comment below and share your own airport horror stories. Subscribe for more travel secrets the industry doesn't want you to know. We're just getting started exposing the hidden costs of modern travel.